8-Bit Dylan. Time for the intro to my videos. Just make weird noises with your mouth. Previously on Big Brother. The House division was causing ripples in people's relationships as Dan the Diamond Minecart had put up Mousy Mouse and Stampy Longhead for eviction. In an intense relay race veto challenge, Mousy Mouse was able to secure her victory and her safety from the nomination block. Dan's true target was Stampy because of Stampy's relationship with Skelly Bear and put up Life Simmer against him as a pawn. In a revealing 5-1 vote, the Blue Clique sided with Dan and voted to evict Stampy out of the house, leaving Dan to be with Skelly Bear all by himself. Who will win the first care package of the season and which side of the house will win HOH? Find out now on Big Brother! Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of YouTuber Big Brother Heroes versus Villains. In the last episode, Stampy Longnose was sadly evicted from the game, and we're gonna get right into the next episode where we're gonna be doing our next head of household competition. Now, before we can get into this head of household, we need to reveal who won the care package for this week, because whoever did win that care package will get a significant advantage in today's head of household competition. Hundreds of you voted in a poll, and it's time to reveal who the last place person and the first place person was to determine who will win today's advantage. So sadly, in last place, with 1.8% of the vote, is Sky Williams. Wow, y'all. This is racism. Y'all just made the black person the last place person. I see you. I see y'all. Y'all need to, no, I'm kidding. But thank you so much for submitting your votes, guys. Sky Williams is in last place, and Sky Williams is a hero, which does mean that whoever is in first place will actually win the care package. And so in first place, with 18.7% of the vote, is Lauren Z Side. Congratulations, Lauren. You're the very first winner of a care package. Your team and yourself will win a significant advantage in today's head of household competition. And that head of household competition is a dart competition. Aw, look at the little Keemstar wannabes, the little mini-me's. Just kidding. These are the Wonder Gnome twin brothers, and they need some help from the competition. The gnomes are having a really hard time finding some friends to hang out with, and there's only one thing that gnomes really like, and that's someone who's good at games. So the contestants will be put to the test, and they will have to step up to the dartboard and score as many points as they can for their team. For every point that they earn for their side, another gnome will be added to their side of the room. After everyone has had a go at the dartboard, whichever side of the house has the most gnomes on their side will win the power of head of household, and their entire team will be safe. Now, Dan, because you are outgoing HOH, you cannot compete in today's head of household competition, which will make the team numbers equal. So we're gonna have on this side 6 people compete, on this side 6 people compete, and we're gonna get started. It's time to compete for some gnomes or for some mini Keemstars, depending if you're all about that meme life. Now, Lauren, because you won the advantage, you already will earn 3 gnomes for your side of the house. Oh, and there they are right now. So whatever Lauren scores, we can add 3 to her total, which will give her team a significant advantage in this competition. So without further ado, let's get started. First up for the red side of the house, we have Caseytron. Oh, and Caseytron completely flounders and scores 0 points for her team. Next up for the blue side of the house, we have Kaleido. Kaleido's able to score 2 points for the blue side of the house, and 2 gnomes are added to their side. Next up is Lauren Z's side for the red side of the house. So Lauren's able to score an astounding 4 points plus the 3 points she earned from the care package, which means she has earned 7 points for the red side of the house. So we're gonna add 4 more gnomes to the red side. Dodger's up next for the blue side. And Dodger's able to score 4 points for the blue side, so that's 4 more gnomes for you guys. So far, it's a really close race. The red clique has 7 points, the blue clique has 6 points, and there's still 4 more people on both sides to throw darts. So it's still anyone's game. For the red side of the house, we have Sky Does Minecraft. And Sky does horrible and only scores 1 point for the red clique side of the house. For the blue clique, we have Nick Dominates. And Nick scores an impressive 4 points for the blue side of the house, giving them the lead. Up next for the red clique side is Keemstar. And things are not looking good for the red clique side of the house. Keemstar scores 0 points, and this might be a shutout by the blue clique side. The red clique is going to have to step it up if they want to be safe for this week. For the blue clique side, we have Zombie Unicorn. Hey guys, quick sidebar. In this next clip that you're about to see, I'm gonna say that Zombie Unicorn scored 6 points when in actuality she scores 4. Now I did catch this later on in the challenge that I had messed up, and I will interject one more time towards the end of this challenge and explain my reasonings for certain things. And with her 3 darts, she's scored 6 points for the blue side. Dang, this is not looking good for the red clique. So far, things are not looking good for the red clique side. The red clique only has 8 points. Meanwhile, the blue clique side has 16. They are doubled the score of what the red clique is. These last 2 people for the red clique side really need to step it up to get past 16, and the 2 people on the blue clique side really need to screw it up if the red clique has any hope for being safe this week. For the red clique side, we've got Life Simmer. And this is just getting depressing. Life Simmer only scores 1 point for the red clique side, and I have a feeling that they're going to lose this challenge, but you never know. Maybe there's going to be some sort of miracle that happens. I doubt it, but we'll have to see. Thank you, Life Simmer. For the blue clique side, we've got Rice Gum. And Rice Gum scores 2 more points for the blue clique side. Next up for the red clique side is Mousy Mouse. It's gonna take a miracle for her to get 3 bullseyes. Can she do it? And sadly, Mousy Mouse is only able to score 3 points for the red clique side, so no matter what, the blue clique side has won this head of household competition, But we still have one more person on the blue Clique side to find out who the actual HOH will be. So Mousy, thank you for trying. And lastly, we have Sky Williams for the blue Clique side. He has to beat Zombie's score of 6. And Sky Williams only scores 3 points. The blue Clique side is still safe though, but that does mean congratulations, Zombie Unicorn. You're the brand new head of household for this week in the Big Brother house, and the blue Clique is safe once again from eviction. Hey guys, so another interjection. So I know that I said that Zombie Unicorn won because she gets 6 points when in actuality she scored 4. So after I was done filming this entire challenge, I went through and I reviewed the footage just to make sure that I had everything correct. And that's when I caught that Zombie Unicorn had scored 4 points instead of 6. So then I determined that because Dodger, Nick Dominates, and Zombie Unicorn all scored 4 points, either one of them could win this HOH. So I randomly drew out of their 3 names, one of them to win HOH. And surprisingly, Zombie Unicorn's name was drawn. So I decided that instead of just refilming everything and reshooting everything, I was going to show you guys the original footage of the first time I filmed the challenge and then just interject here, letting you guys know that despite me messing up Zombie Unicorn's score, Zombie Unicorn still technically won this HOH because of the random draw. So just wanted to explain that. Congrats yet again to Zombie. Here, back to the episode. Sadly, even with the care package advantage that the viewers gave Lauren, the rest of her team could not pull their weight, and sadly, Lauren is still possibly up for eviction despite winning that care package. By the end of today's episode, 2 of you will be nominated for eviction. Congrats yet again to Zombie Unicorn. We have our very first villain HOH of the season. And it's going to be an interesting one, especially because Zombie's been making a lot of key connections with both heroes and villains. Now, I want to better explain this heroes versus villains twist because I had a lot of people in the comment section commenting that they were kind of confused by it. So here's the clear explanation. There are only 4 villains in this season and 10 heroes. And the reason being is because the villains offer a unique twist on the care package. Villains get an advantage in the fact that if they get last place in a care package poll, they can essentially steal away the care package from whoever is in the first place spot. The reason why there's only 4 of them is because if there were too many people in the cast that had this advantage, it would be too powerful to be a villain. So to offset that, there's only 4 of them, and they're split 2 on each side of the house. Now to offset this, villains get negative traits such as being evil, mischievous, and mean to the other people in the house. And they'll say things, they'll do things that'll make other people mad. Now, whether or not the villains work together or work with heroes is all up to the Sims themselves. So as we can see here, Zombie's having a discussion with Rice Gum and Caseytron, both of which are villains in this house. So it does look like that Zombie is trying to work with the villains in some sense. So if the heroes that are on the red Clique side of the house really want to keep themselves safe, they're gonna have to start mingling with the villains in order to establish some sort of connection with them. And while everyone's discussing with one another, strategizing and building alliances, here is some of the amazing artwork that you guys have been submitting to hashtag YTBB on Twitter and on Instagram. And guys, you still floor me every single time you submit artwork. Now, I know I'm not gonna be able to post every single thing that is submitted through the hashtag. I had to pick and choose because I only have so much time in each of these episodes, and I don't want to have to basically have the entire episode devoted to artwork, because I totally could, because you guys submit literally so much artwork through the hashtag. I can't have it all just in the episode. So thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you guys for all the artwork. And if you want to submit something, make sure to do it to hashtag YTBB. All right, let's get back into the house. So it really sucks for Lauren because Lauren had that care package and it basically didn't help her out. It helped her out in terms of getting the highest score out of everyone in the house. But the fact that her team did so bad in the Dart Challenge, it actually brought down all of their scores to the point where there was no hope for them. So if I was Lauren, I would be very, very mad at the rest of her team. I'm wondering if the competition was thrown. And if you watch Big Brother, you know exactly what that means. And once again, everyone that's on the blue Clique side of the house doesn't even have to worry about being evicted this week. So everyone that's on the blue Clique side of the house that doesn't have to worry are Kaleido, Dodger, Nick Dominates, Zombie Unicorn, Rice Gum, Sky Williams, and Dan the Diamond Minecart. No matter what, they will not be leaving the game this week. It's only between the 6 people that are left on the red Clique side of the house, which are Caseytron, Lauren Z side, Sky Does Minecraft, Keemstar, Life Simmer, and Mousy Mouse. What are you doing, Keemstar? Don't yell at Skelly Bear. What did Skelly Bear do to you? Rude. Dan is not gonna like that, Mr. Keemstar. Now, I did have to adjust some of their needs in order to do the eviction ceremony and the HOH and all that kind of stuff, so their sleep schedules are gonna be completely obliterated for like the next few days. I apologize. Also, Lauren, what are you doing here by yourself? She's just like awkwardly sitting here. I think she was talking to herself there for a second. Lauren, go make connections. Save yourself, girl. So I said I was going to expand this hallway, and I think I'm gonna do just that. So once Kaleido leaves this room, we'll get this all fixed up. And just like that, it's all fixed. Now the Sims can easily get from one side to the other, and it makes their lives so much easier. I'm actually quite surprised to see the Sims using the chess tables as much as they are, and it's actually good because then they're increasing their logic skill, and that'll help them out tremendously in future challenges to come. So if they want to focus on keeping themselves safe, that's the way to go. And I see the blue Clique is forever utilizing this kitchen. I just saw the negative moodlet go between Dan and Nick. Do they not like each other? Interesting. I did not think that there would be a rivalry here. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I'm not sure. Now, I'm still unsure of where Zombie Unicorn Head lies when it comes to alliances and relationships. I have no idea who she is going to decide to nominate for eviction. I don't know if she's gonna go more towards staying with the villains, if she's singling out a certain person. Where is she going with this? I don't like to click on the relationship tab to check on it until it's actually time for them to nominate. Oh my god, there's like an awkward silence now. Keemstar left, and they're just not talking with each other. Awkward! There goes Sky. Yes, party toilet. Oh, you broke it. Okay, well, let's replace that. Jeez, you broke the talking toilet, Sky. What do you do? You were leaving a mess everywhere. Oh, come on. And someone's finally training their void critter. Now, the one that Mousy has is Nymphea. Oh yeah, finally getting some use out of this. Kaleido, the chlorine in the pool cannot be good for that hair, honey. Kaleido seems to be taking the approach of, I'm safe, there's no reason for me to talk to the people in the house. She is kind of showing the signs of being a floater, and I'm hoping that's not the case. Again, this is me assuming early on in the cast. I've done enough of these to kind of see the signs of where a floater is and where a floater in it isn't, so you never know. Remember when I said everyone's sleep schedules would be screwed up? Yup, everyone's sleep schedules are all screwed up. Everyone's already starting to take naps. Mousy, get out of here. You're not allowed in here. Oh my god, literally everyone is asleep. This is a mess. This is a mess. So many people are zonked out. Wait, who are these people? What? Who? What? No. What? What? Who are these? What? Who invited them in? The door is locked. Okay, this is insane. I don't know how these random strangers decided to come into the house. Who are you? All right, Keemstar, I'm gonna have to stop you. Ask to leave. Ask to leave. Kick these people out of this house. How did they even get in here? Keemstar, please kick them out. I have no idea what happened here. Scare them away. Go, get out of here. Keemstar, be evil. I locked the door and everything, and then strangers just somehow find their way in. Get out of here. Okay, I locked the door. Can they still leave? Or do I have to unlock the door? Will they just disappear? Shoot. Okay, unlock. There they go. Bye. Get out. Go. Shoo. What are they doing? No. I don't know how these people got in here. She's stealing a book. She's a little thief. You little kleptomaniac. She must be like a super fan. She just like grabbed a book. Is she headed out? Is she about to leave with a book from the house? This is happening. No. Where are you going? Oh my god. They won't leave. It's like glitched or something. I can't ask her to leave. Introduce yourself rudely to her. I normally don't like intervene like this, guys, but they need to go. Like, this is messing everything up. Yell at her. Is she leaving now? I think she's leaving. Where's the other guy? Where's Dawn? Dawn? Dawn. Where did Dawn go? I don't know where he went. Is he out of the house? Please be out of the house. Oh my god, what if he's like hiding somewhere in the house and we'll never find him? I never saw him walk out that front door. Guys, I think he's squatting in the house. Whoa, what is happening here? Whoa. That was sexual. Let's lock the door for everyone and hope to God they don't ever come in here again. All right, I think it's about time for the nomination ceremony. I've had some time to gather my thoughts, gather my ideas, and I think it's time. So let's get everyone prepared. Welcome everyone to the nomination ceremony. Congrats yet again to Zombie Unicorn for winning the second head of household for YouTuber Big Brother Heroes vs. Villains. Now, because you are HOH, you must nominate 2 people from the red Clique side of the house, which means Mousy Mouse, Caseytron, Keemstar, Life Simmer, Lauren Z side, and Sky Does Minecraft. 2 of you will be nominated for eviction right now. So, Zombie Unicorn, who is the first person you are nominating for eviction? And the first nominee is Mousy Mouse. All right, Zombie Unicorn, please state who the second person is you are nominating for eviction. Sky Does Minecraft, you are the second person nominated for eviction. Mousy Mouse, Sky Does Minecraft, both of you have done a terrible job with getting to know Zombie Unicorn, and because of this, Zombie has nominated both of you for eviction. So these are your 2 nominees for the week. I'll see you guys on Friday with another YouTuber Big Brother Heroes vs. Villains, and until then, stay awesome, stay beautiful, you lovely people. Bye-bye.